and that was my generation. Like because you hear all these now, like older people than me, they're talking about their youth, but they didn't have this place, right? And now the new generation, that is also so fascinating. Now the new generation is growing up slowly, and you hear them talk about the same things that you did as a kid. You know, it's insane. Like, people grow up with Soul Silver now. They don't grow up with Pokemon Red. They don't know. I don't know about Pokemon Red. I know about Soul Silver. And now the Soul Silver kids grow up and talk about the Soul Silver nostalgia, which I can definitely relate to. And that's also, I want to catch this wave of my emotion and immortalize what I felt with these games for in my childhood, and then consequently through the rest of my life, because they've always been with me. Certain games have imprinted my sense of aesthetic and my sense of music and how I look at the world. And I think this new wave of demonizing video games is really off. They don't see the art in it. They don't see the world in it. It's a world. Like, these developers created a whole world and a whole story that is interactive. And yeah, of course, if you can control yourself and you spend all your life in it and you don't do anything else anymore, that's bad, yes. But if you can enjoy that like you would enjoy a movie or whatever you enjoy, you go out to eat as well, and you go to the cinema, you enjoy a movie, you can sit down and enjoy Pokemon Platinum because you choose to, and you cherish that piece of art that you can dive into. Yeah, I'm very specific about the games I play. The only other video game I play at the moment is The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, the new one. I've bought a Switch, or I got a Switch from my birthday. Just with that game, that's it. I don't right now concern myself with really buying anything else. I mean, I'm very tempted by Mario Kart because I've always also loved Mario Kart. Might be a little spoiler for future Let's Plays. Also very near future Let's Plays, maybe. We'll see. The DS version. yeah, we'll see. I'm dropping names right now. But yeah. Yeah, DS games, all DS games, yeah, I love them. But a lot of new stuff I also don't like. I really dislike the idea of Fortnite. I don't like most online games. I'm more of a single player video game enjoyer, and I like to take my time, and I like to really enjoy the soundtrack, enjoy the world. I oftentimes enjoy the world more, or the vibe, like the weather changes, or certain places at night or in the morning, and like really absorb it. I enjoy that more than the story or the gameplay, essentially, especially Pokemon. Like, I've never even been such a fan of the fighting and the training and the attacks. I've never been so detailed about that. I've been more detailed about the world and how it's built, because I've always especially liked these three full DS games: Soul Silver, Platinum, Pokemon Black. These, or Black and Black 2, these three are really close. So that's been my childhood Pokemon games. Also the style of the graphics, that's just where I live with Pokemon. That's it. The other ones, they can't compare. I loved Sun and Moon as well. Ultra Sun and Moon has been better in my eyes. But still, it doesn't measure up to any of these three. But still, I've also loved that, and I've also really, I was 15, 16 when I played that. It was a different era, but XY went through my head. I didn't really pay attention to anything in there because I wasn't capable. I wasn't taking the time back then. And the other one, the remakes of Ruby and Sapphire, I didn't care. I didn't really dive deeply into emotionally as well. But yeah, the threefold OG DS versions, maybe Sun and Moon Ultra, I love that too, yeah. But these I like. The newer ones I don't even concern myself with, because it's just not really, it doesn't appeal to me. Maybe my mind will be changed someday, but it doesn't appeal to me at the moment. That's just what it is. Well, we just saved her. I don't know if there's like a long-term consequence of having saved her, of having done that. But I now know that we are going to return to a Pokemon Center and get our new team member into the team, because I'm really excited about him to join. And yes, that's what we're gonna do. Then move on with the story. I know that I've taken so much time in the early parts, but I hope, or I don't really hope for that, but I assume that the pace is gonna go upwards at least a little bit, because now I'm starting to get locked in with my team. It's starting to take form, and it's starting to be at a place where it's pretty much set in stone, at least for the most part. The Pokemon I'm going to keep for the whole story. I started to get more types and more. I'm doing well on all the different types there are. I have an answer to every Pokemon I'm thrown at slowly. And then there's nothing but to move through the game's trials and get it done. And enjoy ourselves on the way. Speak of things along the way like I do now. And that's it. That's our new team member, by the way. If you haven't seen him, that's him. Gonna pick him up somewhere. I don't know if there's a Pokemon Center near us as of now, but I think we can surely reach one. Yeah, there's one in the Stone City. I don't remember the name, right? But yeah, gonna quickly switch up the team and then move on with the main story. But I've really liked that short side tangent with the foggy route. It's been really cool. I've liked that. For sure. PP up. Oh, nice. We got some Viagra. Well. I do not condone use of any libido enhancing drugs. You must do your own research. Alright, let me go down here. I also don't really like using the bike because I think just running... Oh. Just running through the world by foot and just listening to the music is cooler. That's it. Take my time with it. Would I like to name it? You know, I've never ever kept that in my team, but I've always named it this way and put it in the box. It's always been the process, and I'm not gonna seize that process. Gonna cherish and honor that process. All right, let us deposit Aeroflight. Store Aeroflight, please, and also store the egg. Beautiful. And now, no, I don't want to continue operations. I want to withdraw Pokemon. Withdrawing this legend right there. And that is it. I am now looking for the last piece of the puzzle. If I don't find anything that's even more cool, we'll see. But, you know, I think this looks very solid, and now there's space. You know, there's now space for one other thing, and I think it's just gonna spark me, and then we're gonna have the perfect last team member. And that's all I'm gonna bother with. That's it. Now we move on. We really do, finally. Alright. Let me hit the bicycle. Okay. Beautiful. No, not very beautiful. There we go. Okay, get off the bike.